Welcome to my 100% guide for Sonic Project Hero Rewired. We're going to be collecting all the red rings, all the additional unlocks on top of that, and hopefully it'll help you collect them yourself. I'm Stelma98, one of the devs on this project, and let's get started. The hub world itself has its own set of red rings, so we're going to collect those first. Your first one's right next to spawn, where it was in the original 2019 build, so you can just grab it. Got a nice little UI to showcase getting what red ring where. Your second red ring is going to be along this trail of rings. You want to use a stomp or just go back and forth rolling to gain some momentum, and you can grab your second red ring in the air right there. Your next red ring is going to be sitting right in front of Eggman. That little tube you can see in the distance is near where spawn is. You just have to use tails or knuckles to fly right up, and there's your third red ring. Your fourth red ring is going to be on the left side of the hub world, so from spawn you turn around and kind of run around the giant structure, and doing a spin dash, you can grab your fourth red ring right there. Red ring 5 is going to be near the top of the stage. You can see Eggman down there above Knuckles' head, where we got red ring 3, and there we go. When you collect 5 red rings, you unlock the jukebox. You can now change the music in whatever stage you want. Starting off in Windmill Isle, our first red ring is going to be right next to spawn. It's just sitting on top of this pillar right here. Thank you, Unleashed Project. Your second red ring, with the new collision, we can now stand on top of this loop, so I thought it'd be cool to put a red ring up here. Your third red ring beyond the loop is going to be in this little part with the spring that takes you to the rail. Underneath, you grab your third red ring. Thanks, Unleashed Project, again. Red ring 4 is going to be right after the rail, after the checkpoint. You can see it's right up there on the leaning pillar. Thanks, Unleashed Project, once more. And your final red ring, you're going to want to stop right before the gold ring. Almost hit it there, and it's going to be right at the top of these stairs. When you collect 10 red rings from anywhere, you unlock the ability to use Super Knuckles. Moving on into Emerald Coast, I recommend playing as Tails or Knuckles if you're having some trouble collecting the red rings. It's possible to get with everyone, but easiest to get with them. Your first one is just going to be in the middle of all the wooden boardwalks right here at the beginning of the stage. Your second red ring is going to be right before the transition to Section 2. You see these little protrusions out of the rock face here. If you're using Tails or Knuckles, you can just go right to it. Sonic, you're gonna have to jump over. Your third red ring is going to be on the top route at the beginning of Section 2. Right after this little spring set piece. You can stop right here, and there's your third red ring. Red ring 4 is going to be beyond the loop set piece, again in Section 2, pretty much right after where red ring 3 is. You can defeat this enemy if you want, do whatever. Gonna fail at some platforming a little bit here in my platforming game. But thankfully, since I'm Tails, I can just fly right up and grab my fourth red ring. Or your fourth, if you're playing along with me. The fifth red ring is going to be to the right side of the goal ring for Emerald Coast. There's some new geometry on either side, and it's just sitting right here next to a beach chair. When you collect 15 red rings, you unlock Super Tails. Moving on into Sigil Archipielago, from the beginning of the stage, or from spawn, you are going to want to hang to the left side, and you're going to find this structure of bricks, and go through the right hole, and there's your first red ring. Red ring 2 is going to be before the first checkpoint. It's right up there, you can barely see it. You're going to want to hang a left, and that's going to take you to this little beach area, and when you are on the beach, you will see the second red ring sitting right on the table. Red ring 3 is going to be past the volcano area. You're going to see like these 3 enemies right here. I'm going to turn around for a sec. You can see that's kind of where we're at. You're going to want to spin dash up this little slope. This is just kind of how you beat the stage already. And then you're going to want to spin dash up this slope to get on top of these platforms or stalagmites. I think that's right. And your third red ring sitting atop the third one. Your fourth red ring is going to be past the second checkpoint. Instead of going right to the rest of the stage, go left instead, and it's right behind this tree. Your fifth red ring is going to be during the final rail set piece at the end of the stage. If you want, you can jump right off, or you can take it all the way around, but your fifth red ring's just sitting right there. When you collect 20 red rings, you can use Super Sonic. Into Metal Harbor we go. We are going to be collecting our first red ring and our first unique unlockable as well. Just take the main route all the way through as normal, and when you get to where the Chow box was at the beginning of the stage in Sonic Adventure 2, you can grab your first red ring. For our first non-red ring unlock, we're going to go from red ring 1 over to where the light shoes upgrade is in Sonic Adventure 2, and if you head up there, you can grab them for yourself. Doesn't actually unlock anything, it's purely cosmetic, but every character can wear them, which I find quite fun. And we have, wanted to show it off a little bit here because the actual soap shoes themselves are from Frontiers, but the light shoe upgrade model is updated by Super Crim. We are going to restart the stage now because I expanded this stage a lot, some inspiration from the Generations Metal Harbor mod, as well as a bunch of my own ideas. And the left route from the beginning of the stage will eventually take you to this light dash trail. Just follow the path, it's pretty easy to see. And that's going to take you right to your second red ring. Continuing on from there, our third red ring, there is a split path coming off of the main aircraft carrier. You saw the 3 planes right there. Come up onto these tanks, there's a spring that takes you over to the scaffolding. The scaffolding will eventually take you to a spring, which leads to a homing attack chain, and just follow this homing attack chain all the way to your third red ring, which is positioned where the single ring is to get the perfect in Adventure 2. For your fourth red ring, you're going to want to restart the stage again. It's actually possible to collect all these red rings in one fell swoop. You can use the freedom that all these characters provide to grab these all in one single run, but I just, wanted to show the intended path for these and kind of show off the stage a little bit. So after you take the second jump panels, you can turn around, grab that single jump panel, take you to the right aircraft carrier, which, if you follow the light dash trails, is going to take you to this checkpoint. There's a little homing attack chain here that's going to take you to a water run. And on this water run, you're going to see some cool hype moment and aura planes. Absolutely love these. And this path will eventually take you to some more scaffolding, which is going to take you to another spring, which you're going to take to this aircraft carrier with some red airplanes on it, or jets on it, rather. Wonder who the handsome man who designed that is, because on the red jet plane aircraft carrier, there's your fourth red ring. Red ring 5 is going to be during the Extreme Gear set piece. It's just right in the tunnel. A little replay for you. And when you collect 25 red rings, yeah, that's where we're at, you don't unlock anything, so now I figure it's a good time to unlock Shadow. You can get Shadow right at the beginning of the game. You don't have to beat any stages or collect any rings, but I just figured this be a good spot. You just come all the way over to here to the Master Emerald, and there he sits. And you can swap to him with the right D-pad. Into Kingdom Valley we go, a little bit into the first section after the first wall run. On the second wall run, you're going to want to jump down right behind this breakable wall is your first red ring. Your second red ring is going to be after the second checkpoint in the second section. I did not plan that, that's just how it kind of ended up being. There's going to be a little rope where Silver Psychokinesis Rune is in the original game. And bounce on it twice, turn the camera around, and atop this platform sits your second red ring. Red ring 3 is also going to be in the second section. In this room where there's 2 doors to open, destroy the enemies with the green ones. They're called E-liners. Destroy that. And that'll take you over to this part of section 2, in which if you hit that wind switch, you have to actually hit it. It's not homing attackable. That's why it's got a red glow. You're going to defeat all these enemies, and that's going to open a door to Shadow and Silver's exclusive part that Sonic did not go through in 06. After completing the water running and passing the checkpoint, you can take these springs, and there is going to be a branching path here after this bridge. This tower to the right is going to be destroyed, and that'll take you to the eagle that takes you to section 3. But we're going to go left instead. Since we're Shadow, we're going to take this light dash trail, which is going to open this door, and I can't believe it. Our fourth red ring is going to be in section 3 in this room with all the ropes. You're going to fight against the camera there a little bit and homing attack one that's off screen, and bouncing on it 3 times, get your fourth red ring. Your fifth red ring is going to be at the end of the Mach Speed section. This is the second chain jump. In the Mach Speed section in Project Hero Rewired, you are able to freely move. You're not locked to constantly moving forward. So you can stop right before the goal ring, destroy these enemies if you want, and grab your 5th red ring. Collecting 30 red rings unlocks Super Shadow. Into Cyberspace 1-1, our first red ring is going to be at the beginning here, right where it was in Frontiers. Red ring number 2 is going to be just past the loop in this middle box here, again, where it was in Frontiers. Red ring number 3 is a quick one. You're going to take that spring, jump on this rail, and it's right there in midair, also from Frontiers. Your 4th red ring is not from its position in Frontiers. It is utilizing the wall jumps between those two things before the corkscrew. And after the corkscrew is going to be our 5th red ring, again, also from Frontiers. Amazon wasn't too creative with his locations. When you get 35 red rings, you unlock free mode. You can now swap characters freely in stages. In Cyberspace 1-2, your first red ring is pretty much just handed to you. And red ring number 2, if you stay on the bottom path, is also pretty much just handed to you. Come on, Amazon, what are you doing? Your 3rd red ring is going to be after the first checkpoint. It's just on the middle rail right here. All these locations are from Frontiers. Your 4th red ring is going to be after the next checkpoint, again on the rail. It's going to be right after this rainbow ring here. And the 5th red ring is going to be on the bottom path right before the goal ring. Getting 40 red rings gets you nothing. Nothing? For our final set of red rings in the tower, these are quite mean. I highly recommend Tails. The first one is right at the beginning, hiding behind some of the boxes, I guess? Your 2nd red ring is going to be after the first checkpoint. You're gonna just wanna continue following the path, and it is also hiding behind the set of boxes right here. Your 3rd red ring, you're gonna pass a checkpoint, do this dash panel set piece, and I recommend jumping over them, because if you don't, you might fly right over your 3rd red ring. Your 4th red ring is going to be... Ow. Okay, sorry, Tails. After this cannon set piece, you can get it with Sonic and Shadow. You do have to jump down from higher up, but with Tails and Knuckles, they can just get up there and grab the 4th red ring. The final red ring is going to be in a pretty obvious location. There's the goal ring. Fly up above here. You can see there's a little spring for Sonic and Shadow to get up here. And you can grab the last red ring. Collecting all the red rings in the project gets you a little Burger King crown to wear with everyone. So in terms of all the unlocks, you can now swap the music to your liking in any stage. You can switch characters between any stage, use the extreme gear. If you want to break things, you have access to Super Sonic, Super Tails, Super Knuckles, and Super Shadow, all able to wear the soap shoes and the Burger King crown. So I hope that this guide was helpful, and I hope you're enjoying Project Hero Rewired so far. I'm recording this before release, obviously. So I hope, again, it was helpful, and next time I see you, we will be doing the dev times, getting all the developer time attacks in Project Hero Rewired. So thank you so much for watching, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you then.